Gigo mayoral candidates. I told you guys
that's the
about
big
this.
race.
I confirmed it. Let's get on the Zoom. We don't get you all on today. We'll. I mean, this is a hot race. I want to get all the candidates on. I want to give them all a fair shot. Jess, we're gonna start it in a. Okay, we just lost him again. So we'll just
So
stay.
let's just go to the Gigo
We'll go to
race.
Gigo.
Maybe we'll get Jess tomorrow.
Right. So a
right.
Democrat candidate for
figure that
Gigo mayor. As you guys know, incumbent mayor Rudy Mazzanati is not running again. And so let's bring on to the show Lillian Guerrero, candidate for Gigo mayor, Democrat. Good morning, Lillian.
Good morning, Chris and Sabrina.
Good morning.
Today, how are you guys doing? I saw you guys doing the swabbing, and it looks like it hurts.
No.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt. Just uncomfortable.
It stings a little bit. My grandma T-licked
Anyway.
ear harder than that.
Okay. I did get that swab at Naval Hospital, but it didn't hurt the way it looked on TV. They barely pushed it in. I'm not sure if that was adequate enough, but
Right.
yeah, it didn't hurt at all.
Right.
Well, you let me know if you want to go again, and we'll take you over to AMC and then make sure they got that good in there.
Anyways,
anyways,
So, Lily,
right.
let's just go into, because this is a big race in
is
Gigo.
huge.
Four people on the Democrat side of the ballot. So what makes you stand out from the rest of the field of candidates?
Well, what makes me stand out right now is Team Guerrero has managed to get together, and husband and wife team. My husband is on a write-in, Command Sergeant Major, Special Forces Green Beret, 30 years service. Frank Titano Guerrero is on a write-in with me as Team Guerrero, and that's what makes us stand out. But prior to that, I feel that I stand out amongst the other five, and I wish them all the best. There must be something in the air because we're all bidding for the mayor's position. But what makes me stand out is that retiring after Department of Labor after 25 years, also the trainer facilitator for the military and the armed services, and also with my background and experience in grantsmanship, I would like to use that to augment some of the resources that we don't have in the government. With the plaguing issues that we have here in Gigo, I believe that the government is the economic problem that we have now is that I can use my skills to utilize, some of the plaguing issues that we have here in Gigo in regards to environmental stray dog issues. And as you can see, I have this, which is part of my platform. And also, I've done all facets of my career. I've been trained with ex-offenders with Longmont, Colorado. I've also went to St. Louis, Missouri for grantsmanship writing. I've been exposed to other areas of community, and that's what makes me stand out. I've done all facets in my career. My biggest accolade in my career was bringing home to Guam the 76 million disaster unemployment assistance program when Typhoon Pangsangwa and Chetan hit Guam. 6,000 people were adversely affected. Immediately, we did a rapid response with my team, and a lot of people got their disaster unemployment immediately. Maybe some were not satisfied because of the constraint that the federal is looking at us, how we spent the money here in Guam. But believe me, the record alone, with myself and my team, we managed to pull out a good record with Region 9. So, go ahead.
I just wanted to ask, so this is pretty interesting. Your husband is running as a write-in for vice mayor. If you get elected as mayor of Gigo and your husband doesn't, what type of working relationship would you have with the vice mayor who is elected to serve with you?
Chris, I'm. You can ask anybody that knows me. I'm a team player. I'm a hard charger. I'm a team player. Father. I'm also a seasoned lecturer at Our Lady of Lourdes. And there's one thing that Father's always saying to ensure that we get along with each other is everybody has their own rainbows. Everybody has their own colors. So you have to work with those different types of colors. Mm-hmm. And there is, as a trainer, there is a thing regarding my parachute, working with the team to get to know each other. And I've met some of the vice mayor. We've hugged, we've shaked hands, and we've talked about what our platforms are, and that whoever prevails, we will work together regardless of the predecessors in the past. We will work as a team.
Lillian, you mentioned the environment. One big thing over in Jigo is the illegal dumping. And I got a
Yes.
feel for, the bigger villages, considering the fact that every mayor's office gets the same budget, no matter big or small. And so one thing that Mayor Rudy Mazzanoni has been plagued with is the illegal dumping along, I think it's Chalon Ramirez. So once they go
Yes.
out there to clean it the following day, there's
Yes.
more trash. So what can you do to address illegal dumping, and what will you do if elected?
Well, I was, part of that cleanup at the Ramirez Street, and it is bad. Once you clean it, it's back again to its state where it's atrocious. But I've decided to put up this program called Basta Bamasula, Stop Trashing Our Island, because we're in the northern part and our aquifer is very important to me, my children and grandchildren. I would like to leave a legacy for my grandchildren and not have to worry about our water lands being contaminated. So my Basta Bamasula program initiative, I brought it to the governor's attention. I brought it to 3 senators. I've given them my eye care program platform, which is on my CD and also thumb drive. And the Basta Bamasula program consists of education in the schools, as well as having a community council and community calendar to have these outsourcing of bins through different areas and open it every Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday, or whatever case may be regarding when is the most peak hours of these trash. And then man it, make sure there's a manning situation when there's trash being thrown. And no steel, no wood, just disposable, green waste. And also, just like we do with our trash at home. So my Basta Bamasula has more to that. It's a grant that I'm going to submit. I'm with the St. Louis, Missouri philanthropists, and I'm going to try to push hard for the environmental, health, and welfare of Guam, with a 20,000 population here in Jigo, and I believe it's more than 20,000, just going into the roadways, into Anao, into Gilbreeze, and all these other areas that have houses that seem to be just way out there, that don't have any running facility or any amenities, which is at this time, day and age, is a shame that our government does not provide running water and amenities to these people that live in these rural areas.
Right. And speaking of rural areas, there's the flooding problem in Jico, and I think it's back past Gazzanero Road on the other side of Route 15. You know what area
Yeah.
I'm talking about? I mean, every time
Yes,
there's a storm, it
I
just
did
floods.
see that. My godbrother was in the newspaper when he was sitting on top of his house
Yeah.
where there was a flooding. I saw that.
Panama flooded it.
I believe that we really need to work hard with our government, work hand in hand to augment, to mitigate these things that are happening in the village. I myself, when I live in Takano, so when it rains, it pours, so the water seems to catch down because people build their houses. And sometimes when people build, infrastructure, they don't take into consideration how to mitigate these flooding situation.
Right.
So I really want to push, with our senators to revisit some of these areas, these flooding areas.
Yeah.
Because
You
it's a
have 1
long-standing-
minute, Lillian, just to wrap this up, and I'll give you that 1 minute to just give your final pitch.
Residents of Jigo, use your best judgment. Who do you want to have as your mayor for the next 4 years? With our qualification and leadership, our leaders empower people. Lillian Guerrero and Frank Guerrero write in for vice mayor. We can make a difference. Yes, we can. Change is coming and change is here. Your voice matter. Vote sensible. And to those that are running, I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Lillian. Good luck.
Right on.
So that was Lillian Guerrero. She is one of 4 candidates running for the mayor of